If you're learning Excel or Power BI, Power Query is no longer an optional. Power Query is the most powerful feature in Excel and most people don't use it. It is the tool professions use to clean, transform and automate all of this without formulas and without VBA. In this video, I'll show you how Power Query works and how you can clean messy data. The example data set is over here. We can have customer ID. Customer ID column, we don't see any issues over here. The next one is customer name. In customer name, you could see there are inconsistent spaces and the case sensitives are there, like John Doe. There are some spaces are there and it is all in lowercase, but for some names we can have the multiple cases are there, and the same name has been repeated, so it is we need to remove the duplicates. For example, John Doe has been repeated over here with the same email ID, city, and the same order date. So it has to be removed, and the same which is for the other customer as well. So for the customer name, we could see there are some duplicates that needs to be removed. And for email, it is a mixed case so there, so it has to be converted to lowercase. And for city, some city names are in mentioned in uppercase and some are in lowercase. And for order date, we could see all the order dates are in January month, but some order dates are separated by slash and some order dates are separated with hyphen, and some dates or the month is specified the first and some months are specified in the second, like date, month and year. Here month, date and year, so it has to be formatted. Sales amount, we have some null values. There are no values available for this customer ID, so it has to be replaced. And for category, it is fine, it looks okay. So this data needs to be cleaned, but it will be done in Power Query. For going to Power Query, just go on to data, navigate to data. You could see there are many options that are available. Over here, we could get a data from multiple sources. That is what the get data option is available. You can get it from file or database or something. The same option that is available from text or CSV is available over here as well, and from web, from table or range. So now our data is available in the same sheet. So what I can do is I'll just select some header name and click on from table range. So when you click on from table range, it shows that where the data is in the table. So it is in A1 to G11. Of course, it is in A11 to G11. My table has headers. You have to tick it because we have to specify when it goes onto the Power Query. It also specifies that the data has the headers. So just click on OK. So when you just click on OK, your Power Query editor tab opens. This is the place where we can edit, transform and load our data. So this is called the Power Query editor. We have so many options over here to clean our data. So as we already said, it is like for customer ID, there is no need to do some data cleaning. And for customer name, of course, we have some duplicates. So whenever we do our data cleaning, it will be stored in the steps over here in the right hand side. You could see there is an applied steps. Whatever the steps we are doing, that will be stored in here. If we do not need that steps, then we can just click on this X mark so that it will be rolled back, like Control Z. So now I'm going to choose this customer name and I'm going to remove the duplicates. So just right click. You could see there is an option called remove duplicates. So as of now we have 10 rows of data. So John Doe and Anna White, these two customers need to be removed because it has been repeated. When I just click on remove duplicates, the option what I have done over here that has been shown in applied steps, you could see John Doe and Anna White has not been removed because both names, there is no match, because Anna White, the one name starts with lowercase, the other name starts with uppercase, so he does not consider this as a duplicate. So what we could do is we have to clean this text, like trim and capitalize each word and make it exactly the same to remove the duplicates. So I'm going to remove this step because it is not needed. So I'll just click this X mark so that it will be rolled back. For changing the text to lowercase or uppercase and capitalize each word, what you can do is go on to transform. In transform, you could see this ABC editing, which is called format. This format will change casing of text or clean the data. So just click on here. Initially, I'm going to trim this data. What trim used to do is it will remove the extra spaces, leading and trailing white spaces from each cell in the selected columns. So I'll just click on trim. So automatically the spaces will be removed. Then I'm just clicking again to capitalize each word. So the first name and the last name, first letter will be capitalized. So I just click on capitalize each word. Now you could see all the customers look similar. Now if we apply remove duplicates, so now the duplicate value has been removed. So now we could see only 8 values are here. So the next thing what we can do is, once the duplicates have been removed, the next thing is we can change the email to lowercase. So just click on this email and again just click on this format to lowercase. So all our email IDs are changed to lowercase. The same thing we can apply to the city, because city also has case inconsistent. So I'll just go and use capitalize each word. For order date, you could see the order date has a date and time it is specified. So what we can do is we have to convert this data type. So when you just click on this column and choose here, it we have the different data types as well. Initially we need to convert this to a date format. So what I can do is I'll just change type to date. So whenever I convert this to a date, you could see that the format where we had the month was in the first, that shows error. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going back to the step, just roll it back and click over here, change type. But now what I use the advanced option is using local. Click on using local. So using local will show you the exact data type. So but here you could see that the data type was not in date, it is in text. So it needs to be converted to date. And English, you can choose US English so that the date will be in the same format. Click on OK. So now you could see that all the dates, the month is in the second, that day, month and year, all are uniformly populated to all the rows as well. Now come to sales amount column, where sales amount column we have some null values for the customer ID 104. So it can be filled with up or down. So just choose the column, click on fill over here in this transform option. So this will fill the values, empty cells, get an idea from the previous cell or it in the next cell. So what I'm going to choose is click on fill and click on down. So if I just use down, what it will do is it will take the previous value and it fill it in the down. Suppose if you need to fill it up, so I'll just roll it back and just choose fill it up. The value 7000 will be populated in the null values. So now it can be just converted to other data type, as we can just keep it in currency because it was in whole number, so you can convert it to currency. I'll just click currency. So now you could see all the values looks like a currency format. So now the data looks clean, so it can be transformed over back to Excel, because all the values, once it is clean, you can just transform to Excel. For that, just go to home. Here you could see there is an option called close and load. So what I'm going to use is I'll just close and load, because once it is done, the Power Query editor window will be closed and will be going back to the Excel. So just click on close and load. You could see all the cleaned data that has been transformed to the Excel back over here. So now we can use this clean data for our analysis.